So we see the sun. They're moving the camera around. You can tell by the format this is with a cell phone. Looking straight at it. And apparently it's setting on the horizon. Watch what happens. I'm going to scroll this forward a little bit because this is where it gets freaky. I'm going to fast forward a little more too. Just really weird. You just got to be patient. It's absolutely insane. This is the best footage of a sun setting right smack in front, right through a lens array. Well, one of the lenses that passes through. And you know, I'm looking at this, I'm like, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Wait for it. You will not be disappointed. Okay, I'm going to fast forward. Right here, folks. Here it goes. Looks just like a Fresnel lens. Now watch how it's...
Look at that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Look how it's splitting the sun in three places.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
I have never seen anything like that in my life. What the fuck? Pardon my language, but holy shit.
Yeah. That's true, genuine emotions, folks. This is not Photoshop. That is a man standing there with his cell phone, watching the sun.
You guys witnessed it here too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is epic.
You should have
This
kept
is
on
the type
watching
of video
it too,
that needs
but
to go viral, guys.
Yes, it should go
Wow.
viral. But these don't. People want to sleep and say this is Photoshop or something. You know what's more amazing than that? Look at this. Look how it's all split up the sun. Why would they put a lens out there? Because they're cloaking planets. Yep. It's not a hologram. And you won't believe some of the trolls who actually said that wisp of light was smoke. Because he was smoking. Really. I think somebody else was smoking. Somebody that with the name that rhymes with Spazza, the Loserfarian. Yeah, he's got debunked videos. What a joke. If you're going to debunk this, show the whole video. Don't be a coward. Loserfarian. Okay, so let's watch him. I got some... Let's just pick this thing apart. Watch him as he passes by. You could see the guy in the reflection of the window. Right there. You see that? Let's zoom in on that. Whoop. Okay, let's try and zoom in on this reflection in the window of the car. And you will clearly see him holding his cell phone with both hands. No smoke coming out of his mouth. Anybody who was a cigarette smoker, show me where the cigarette in that picture. There's nobody else in there except this guy with his blue shirt and a cell phone in his hands. Look at that very carefully. Does anybody see a cigarette? Does anybody see smoke? I'm telling you, the Loserfarians from the troll teams and the shieldtards are freaking out of control on this. This is for real. These are showing up. Don't believe the lying Loserfarians. The Freemasons. Yeah, that's who you are, Dazza. Yeah, I'm feeding a troll because you are a troll. You fight the truth. Troll. Truth resisting, organized, losing Loserfarians. That's all you do. You see any cigarettes there? Absolutely not. Spiraling, searing, hot beams of light. This is not what they do. This is not normal. And anybody who says this is a liar. And you know where liars go. If you practice lies for a living, you get on YouTube and you're going to practice lies. There's a very scary place for people like that. Look at that. Now, let's play that footage slowly again. Now, I'm going to bore you to death, but I can't believe this is not going viral. Because the shieldards wanted to show a still shot and go, oh, it's a lens array. And yet, in this footage, the spiraling beams of light, we could see it in slow motion. In fact, I caught it on here. So let's play this. No cigarettes. What cigarette smoke would possibly move that fast and move up and down and spin around? Does smoke even move like that? Smoke? Really? That's so retarded. There is no cigarette in there. Watch this over and over again. What a joke. Daza, such a loser. Smoke. Someone's smoking something, all right. Yeah, I'm just talking to the shieldards. Because they had a huge attack. I blocked them all. But they just create sock puppet accounts. And they freaking troll these channels. So, excuse me for venting a little bit. But I get under attack for this BS. The only BS is these shieldards. It's funny how they gloss over stuff. And explain this. It's funny how shieldards don't even mention this in my videos. Explain that X. How did that... Why is there an X traveling across this cliff? Go back and watch other videos. It's the sun. Why would a sun be focused beam of light? I'm slowing... This is time-lapse. And that's exactly what shieldards and trolls do. They just gloss over all that, and they'll pick one little thing in this video and go, oh, that thing was fake or something. You know, had a cigarette in his hand. They just look for a little weakness. Oh, you sound angry. No, not really. I actually had a pretty good day today, actually. So, I'm just surprised that this doesn't go viral. I mean, this thing is going around, starting fires. Look at that X slowly burn. Why doesn't anybody shieldards comment that? Oh, it's a lens. Look, you can go in the archives and watch the X travel. Not everybody gets to see this. Spiraling beams of light. What do I mean by that? Well, if you want to hang around, I'll explain that. But I got something else. Also, quite exquisite. Yeah, I like that word, right? Exquisite. You know, I've had this video in my archives here for a while, and it never really dawned on me how crazy this footage is, actually. Now, this is from the International Space Station. Now, some people nickname it the International Sun Simulator. Well, because, they probably fix it. I'm not saying they're always running it. Check this out, though, okay? So this is the setting sun, right? I mean, you can watch this thing. It's supposed to be the setting sun anyways, right? Well, look what happens. Look how dark it is right now in the lens, right? And see that halo in front of it. Kind of mysterious. Like, what is that? I don't know. You know, everything's normal, so you don't even question it. Why is there a halo around the sun? In space. There's no ice crystals there. Watch what happens when it goes above, out of this thing. The whole thing lights up the whole sky. You see how light the lens is in front of the camera? Look at the Earth. The whole Earth. Suddenly, within seconds or a few minutes, goes behind this ring right here, and then the whole thing just goes dark, right? Now look, a little later that day, on that same day, now you can go on the space station and catch this yourself, and then the sun, we watch it set. Watch this. Here it comes. Where's the halo? Look how bright it is there. What happened? I mean, there's no weather, there's no clouds, there's no halo. What? Really? That's a huge what the F moment too. And look, so you see how bright it is in the lens, and the whole Earth is lit up, and yet all the way on this side, we've got a dark halo, and we could barely, oh, there's window tint on it. Why would they be tinting this? Come on, man, it's space. Nope. It's because there's no tint there. I mean, this is, you can argue with the flimsiest arguments all you want. Absolutely insane. So, I thought that was worth bringing up one more time. No, I might bring it up again. So if you're new to this, NASA has a sun pattern. Here it is. So here's the sun disk that lights up. Here it is sitting sideways. This is a side view of these convex mirrors that have holes. The light comes through here, bounces. These arrows, the path of light goes through this hole. That's that black spot we're going to be seeing. This is that spinning disk that we just got through looking at, creating intense beams of light. Here's pictures of the lens projecting the heater in front of this camera here. Then we get in this footage, hold on, we could see that same lens that we caught in that first footage. Remember, I kept talking about the lens array. There it is, all those circular lenses. We just have an extra special footage today. Look at it, small ones and big ones split in the sun. Man, go back and watch my lens array videos. That one really, it's really quite spectacular. The one we showed you earlier today. And that black dot we always see in the cameras, right? The shieldards, you know, the troll armies. Here we have the dot reflecting on the water. You see that? It's on the water. Okay, so that debunked that. It's not in the camera. That's actually for real. People are catching it everywhere. So, in fact, we got it reflecting all kinds of different surfaces. But before you, let me show you my spinning cube compiled spinning cube videos. Amazon, Zion Warrior over in Florida caught this one. See it spiraling. I've got this in my. Then we got the spinning disc, the most spectacular. Look, it's moving. Okay, it's spinning, 20-foot cube right in front of that hole, throwing out cones of light. I'll show you. And then we get, here's the cones of light, spiraling cones of light. You got to be in that path. Not everybody gets to see it. It's temporary, about maybe 2 weeks or so. Yep, caught in a time lapse from this camera right here. Look at that. Weather cam, which, by the way, they are offline, and they have been for months. Let's take a look real quick. Watch this. Web, there you go. Let's see what we got today. Look at that, people. 65 cameras available. Really? Well, 2 months ago, the same old images over and over again. This one here, I caught the most spectacular image. This is where I caught all kinds of crazy stuff in my archives. How many videos do we have here? They say they're offline. Look at this one, even says online, but look, it's the same old timestamp over and over again. Look, it says July 2018, back in July, many months ago. Wow. Back in July, right? July 25th, 3:40. Says it's online though. They just, you know, so you don't panic, right? They've been offline for that long. What's wrong with these cameras? This one's online, really? How did the time lapse work? Nope. Don't even have time lapse. They used to work. Gee, what are you guys hiding over there? Check this out. These pictures keep coming around. Star Miller, Buffalo, all these hexagonal little pictures. People are like, showing pictures of these. Please send me videos though. These are kind of cool. Showing up everywhere. We're just like, oh yeah, welcome to norm. Yeah, since when does a round mirror project a circle? Please. Here's some more. People are astonished. That's why they took the picture. People don't take pictures of squares. They see them their whole life. You take something unusual, right? Why would someone take that picture? It's like, unless they saw it, that's really weird, so you take a picture. Be reasonable. So don't get me wrong. The real sun's still there. We just have a much lower orbiting star, a lens, in front of the lens. Look at that. Doesn't that look familiar, like the star we've just been seeing? See how this thing moves with the sun? There's one moves with the sun, and then there's ones that we saw that are suspended in space. How'd it get there? NASA put it there. JPL Bausch & Lomb helped design it. They began the project in 1983 during the Strategic Space Initiative. It's at an altitude approximately 256 miles. How do I know? Because I observed it fixing it at that altitude of the space station. It's powered by the sun. Its main power source comes from the sun. Collecting solar cells, my energy beams. Go back and watch my sun simulator. The China has built one. Germany's building one. What are they doing with all that? Why would they do this? Unexpected solar eclipses. This is the main reason. Mass panic control. That's all. I'm not making you panic. I'm just making you aware. So, and our sun is dying because the Nemesis star is draining off all its light, giving energy. We still have heat. Yes, the sun simulator creates only focused burning heat. You notice it burning your skin, but it's not warming the whole earth. That's still done by the sun. It's giving off heat and not much light. That's where the sun simulator kicks in. So we have two supplemental light sun simulator creating the light, not the heat. Please don't get confused. There is a lens in front of it. Let's just look at some more lens examples in case some of you who have never seen this before, a little new. Well, some of the interesting thing about a lens, if you put a lens in front of an object, you can hide it like this lens here. Of course, these are ultra thin lenses, very high tech, using Tesla levitation technology and everything else. Yeah, let's how about this one? Here we could see the lens in front of the moon. Look at reflecting on the water. Couldn't be a lens flare. A lens flare is lights reflected inside the lens, so if you see it bouncing off the water, it's not in the lens. That's pretty spectacular when you see something like that. That's why you see it bouncing off the water. That's why I like water shots so much. Oh, what do we got there? A nice, perfectly round planet. See it? You see it reflecting in the clouds. This is the moon. This was that same shot. Go back and watch the video. Look at it. You see the light bending right in front of it, and then you get this cloud. The footage is still there. The planetary object. Let's watch some more lens arrays. See how it's folding light like this? See that X? We starting to see a pattern here. Hey, there's some lenses in Alaska. In front of the sun here. Not normal. Same effect. Lens array. Here's that black dot. We can see the early side of the lens here. And we see it coming and bending light in front of the webcam de Mexico. Look at that. See how they hide this? Look at these footages. It's endless, people. People are seeing it around the world. You just need to open your eyes. I'm not here lying to you. I don't get paid. Well, not much. I lost my job because I told the truth about this. I'm still working. Nonetheless, you want to judge me, go ahead. You think you know my thoughts. Why do I want to be called the idiot and the lunatic and the psychopath and all that? What glory is that? You don't even know what I look like. Well, I hope you like this video. I'm not angry. I do get like to vent sometimes when I get heavily trolled. You know, I spare you guys and these trolls from their insanity on their channels. That you know, I do thank you. I'm only talking to the trolls. I don't take it personal. I'm only talking to the trolls. Know who you are. Always haters. No matter how much evidence you see, you know it's true, but you want to keep spewing lies. Go ahead. The truth will win. People will always see it. I hope they see through your BS. You just go out and view this for yourself.